yeah, I was gonna try this. Because many people cannot get this game to stream. So far, so good. Yes, I'm going script kitty.
After our boat sank, I was the only refugee to reach the shore. I held my husband's hand until the very last second. I can still feel the nails of his fingers sticking into mine, you know?
The first night he said to me, "Let's share our memories." I remember I was sort of afraid, but and he smiled and we hit the switch together, and then I felt everything. Oh, for the first time, I was living all of his love for me. It felt so warm and so strong that it almost hurt. For the last 3 years, every day has been our first day.
The weather was so hot that day. The streets stank of this awful smell of burning plastic. I walked with the other children across town until we were outside of Paris. No one fired. The war was over. I don't know if I'll ever find the courage to give these memories to my son. But I'm relieved to know that they are all safe and secure.
Thanks to my Sen-Sen, I choose to remember every defining moment of my life. Good ones and the bad.
Oops.
Thanks to my Sen-Sen, my husband lives on. Here and here.
Okay, I rearranged how... Wow, I am coming through super hot. Okay, let's see here.
Host memory wiped. Sen-Sen awaiting new memorial content.
Okay, am I coming through much better
Good
now?
day. Can you hear me?
Yes.
What is your name?
Nilin.
What year? What did you say?
Nilin.
Damn. Now that's a first. Not to worry. We'll scrape away those last memories. What year is it?
I don't know.
It's 2084. Do you know where you are?
No.
Not so resistant after all. Thank you.
Well, I moved where my headphones are plugged in. I'm actually plugged into my audio capture device now instead of
Dr.
my
Quaid.
soundboard.
Yes.
This subject is displaying some resistance.
So,
Complete the substitution protocols, then send her to me. I'll erase the last barriers myself.
Yes, Doctor.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm not clipping as bad now. I was overdriving things. Adjusting and tweaking and yeah, there we go.
Good day. Raise your head, please.
I don't have a... Do I have to use a controller for this game? Because my controller isn't even plugged in right now. Yeah, both of my controllers are unplugged. See?
After our boat sank, I was the only refugee to reach the shore. I held my husband's hand until the very last second. I can still feel the nails of his fingers.
Oh, the
sticking
problem
into
is,
mine.
Spoon,
You
is
know?
it's telling me to
The
use
first
the
night he said to me,
thumb
"Let's
pad
share
on a
our
controller
memories."
to look around.
I remember I was sort of
I don't have a
afraid,
controller plugged in.
But, and he smiled, and we hit the switch together, and then I felt everything. For the first time, I was living all of his love for me. It felt so warm and so strong that it almost hurts. For the last 3 years,
Yeah,
every day
I
has been our
don't
first
know
day.
what's going on with all of this, so...
The weather was so hot that day. The streets
And I
stank
can't
of this
skip
awful
this.
smell of burning plastic. I walked with the other children across town until we were outside of Paris. No one fired. The war was over. I don't know if I'll ever find the courage to give these memories to my son. But I'm relieved to know that they are all safe and secure.
Thanks to my Sensen, I choose to remember every defining moment of my life. Good ones and the bad. Thanks to my Sensen, my husband lives on, here here.
Post memory wiped. Sensen awaiting new memorial content.
Good day. Can you hear me?
Yes.
What is your name?
Nilin.
What year? What did you say?
Nilin.
Damn. Now that's a first. Not to worry. We'll scrape away those last memories.
Actually,
year is
Mr.
it?
Wells, it was her memories being wiped.
It's 2084. Do you know where you are?
No.
Not so resistant after all.
Yeah, they were
Thank you
erasing her
for
memory.
your cooperation. Dr. Quaid,
Yes.
this subject is displaying some resistance.
Complete the substitution protocols, then send her to me. I'll erase the last barriers myself.
Yes, Doctor.
Good day. Raise your head, please. Thank you. Now stand up. Please follow the orange line to your next assignment. Move forward.
Memory can be disorientating. It is normal to feel periods of heightened anxiety. Breathe deeply and know that you are in a safe environment.
They won't let you walk down the other ways.
Dr. Quaid is a world-renowned specialist dedicated to the successful treatment of each and every one of you. Know that you are in safe hands.
We are doing our best to make this transition as stress-free as possible. Please follow the orange pathway.
A smile is always worth more than a frown. Please remain friendly.
Very good.
This is all
Yes. Doon 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 doon. I forget how that music goes.
Please stand in line and wait for your turn before sitting down on the chair. Move forward.
Nilin, can you hear me?
Yes.
They're about to wipe your brain, Nilin. Don't let them do it. I need to create a diversion. Be ready to move when I say.
Who are you?
I'm the voice you have to listen to if you want to live.
Don't leave me alone.
Please stand in line and wait for your turn before sitting down on the chair.
Network anomaly. Temporary quarantine established. Thank you for your
Please stay in
patience.
line.
That got their attention. Nilin, the large metal shutter is going to raise on your left. If you understood me, move your head. I'm linked to your sensei. I'll feel it. The door. Go under it. Now.
Unattended patient in restricted area. Coercive unit deployed.
The passage on your right. Take it. Get up. You've got to keep going.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're almost there. Slide into a casket. Quickly.
Please let this be a nightmare.
Now we're like Spock.
Nilin, are you okay?
It's a commie mutant bot.
Get me out of here now!
Calm down. My name is Edge. You have to trust me, sis.
I just did, bro, and now I am trapped in a coffin!
I must prepare you for what is waiting outside. The enemy is Memorize, a corporation that has digitized and commoditized memories. They call it Sen technology, and the world is addicted to it. You follow.
Yes.
You were a memory hunter, Nilla. The best. Other hunters merely pillage memories, but you can remix them. And above all, you are an errorist, just like me.
Why did they do this to me?
You were a revolutionary fighter, and my best agent. We all fought to assure that no firm might build a monopoly on all human memories. But I failed. We were rounded up and imprisoned.
Oh, this is all very interesting, but I really have to get out of this coffin now.
The currents are going to take you to Slum 404. Once you've landed, I'll tell you my plan.
No, all hail friend computer. Get it right, Spoon. It's lovely. I can't see any of the tips or tricks because they go by too fast.
Listen, Johnny is crying. Brother, alive? Mine first thief. Look. A new us. Oh, pain is shared now. Fear is lost now. A new us. Tears and grins. Look. A new us. Pain is shared now. Dark pain is lost now. Been searching a long time now. Tears and grins. Sister, meet.
How about friend? I'm not part of your tribe. Is that it? I don't want to fight you.
You're gonna have to, Nilla, and these guys will kill you. Use your presence. Leapers. Miserable cast-offs left to rot in the depths of Neo-Paris.
Miserable. Monstrous, more like.
They are the abandoned children of our Sen-Sen age. Simply humans like you or I, but cast as shadows of our shame. Something we are meant to fear. Another justification for the errorist cause.
Who's there?
There you go, Lady G. I was waiting for the game to explain it instead of myself. Basically, they're people who either can't afford the upgrades and stuff to their Sen-Sen, or or they can't afford the repairs to it, and their Sen-Sen has literally driven them insane. And so they're cast off, almost like a leper.
Okay, you need to get out of here. Go find Headache Tommy. I told him you were back in the game.
Who?
He runs a bar at the top of Slum 404. Start by climbing out of this dump, and I'll give you directions as and when.
Does anyone recognize Edge's hand in this? He's promised to bring down their civilization. One thing is certain. The number of errorists freely roaming our beloved city doubled overnight. We're on the count to 2. Remember, Maggie told you first. Scandal of La Bastille. The administration has escaped of a notorious criminal villain. How in hell did public enemy Victor Amnesia Cathedral? Does anyone recognize Edge's hand in this? He's promised to bring down civilization. Terrorists freely roaming our beloved city doubled overnight, bringing the count to 2. Remember, he told you.
Okay, I don't know how to.
The administration has admitted the escape of the notorious criminal villain. Does anyone recognize Edge's hand in this? He's promised to bring down our civilization.
Let's see. Several waves to half of Paris mark the end of the European Civil War. Oh, sorry, I'm not reading. I should be reading. So, September 9/12/2047. Several tremor seismic bombs laid waste to half of Paris. The catastrophe marked the end of the European Civil War and triggered a long period of suffering and deprivation for the survivors trapped in a city pockmarked by craters from explosions. The local authorities were tempted to abandon the city during the 5 years after the destruction of Paris. The old capital had become a ghost town since the fall of the French government in 2041, and the municipal council was the only legitimate governing body. Paris was declared a free city in the spring of 2048, and gangs and looters ruled the streets. In 2052, after 2 years of negotiations, Mayor Eugene Herbert Carbon managed to persuade the great entrepreneur Anthony Cartier-Wells to move the head office of Memorize back to the city where he had founded his company 40 years earlier. The announcement that this most famous and profitable company was returning to Paris gave the ravaged city renewed hope for the future. A massive rehabilitation project of the ex-capital was launched the following year, and the founding of Neo-Paris was announced. 2 factors would ensure the success of the project: safe, secure, and freedom from everyone program, granted a global topological map of the city devastated by bombs, and carried out a systemic survey of the remaining buildings and structures. Those impossible to rebuild were preserved to create an augmented vertical reconstruction plan to build the city on the city, and skyscrapers appeared in urban landscapes of Paris for the first time. The second was the Magnifique. I'm not good with French, so I apologize that I just butchered the hell out of that. A huge dam around the city designated to protect it from outside attacks, and a channel transport and to channel transport and trade into the city via canals and water channels linking the different districts.
Up's the only way out of here.
That's kind of creepy.
Edge. Who is this Tommy guy?
Tommy was your closest friend. A former memory hunter who's still faithful to our cause. His bar is in a cargo hull over the canal locks in Slum 404. The Leaking Brain. You can't miss it.
Trambrain Trampine, huh?
The meat stinks.
Food served all day at the Leaking Brain. Today's specials: crunchy crab cake a la Tommy and sewer shrimps in slum sauce.
Ooh, sewer shrimps in slum sauce. Yum, yum, yum. I like that. If you can read this, run from here.
These things are everywhere.
Here's a riddle. Who was that storm cloud flying out of Slum 404 through dawn's early light? Olga Sedova. Through hail and sleet. Remember,
Not there!
Okay.
Where are all the people? There must be someone up here.
Come back and play! I can fix.
Okay. See, I don't know how to do the different combos.
Get off of me!
Run! Run! Punish! Give me your face! Your face! I've lost face! Bad child! I lied! Flies are eating me!
You got the wrong girl.
Confront me! Garnet! Brutal waste. Punish! Punch! Cutting wide, you cry. Punish!
Let's see if I can.
The Leapers are attacking citizens.
Leapers were citizens.
All right. I'll believe you.
Come on, move it. Tommy's waiting for you at the Leaking Brain.
citizens of Neo Paris, the Leaper threat has been addressed. Thanks to the reconversion project, they now live to serve you.
Yeah, the Leaper Project, the new slave class. Yay!
Cross the floating market to that warehouse. It's a shortcut to Tommy's bar.
You know, I never got that far in the story, Spoon. But my guess is the memory... The memory alterations cannot be good for your brain.
They'll let anyone into this district.
I don't think that this is the story you're looking for.
Try somewhere else.
Guess Mona's on fashion anymore.
You're cute, but I'm busy.
Wow, rude.
I'm not interested. I tell you, I can't believe Steve didn't give me. I'm the memory donor. Greg, I've never done anything. About something. You're lucky to have the job.
Another time, perhaps. Sorry, I'm waiting for someone.
Edge, the founder of errorism. Initially considered merely another radical agitator, the mysterious Edge quickly became the leader of the most dangerous criminal organization in the Sensen era. His credo, to use the technology he denounced to expose its lethal dangers. He remains the only errorist still at large after the dismantling of his movement. Founder and the leader of the errorist Edge is the most mysterious and media-savvy celebrity in Neo Paris. The Saber Force has pursued him relentlessly for years, yet he eludes capture and continues to broadcast public messages to justify his actions. Edge continues to incite popular hatred for what he calls criminal amnesia, even though his fellow members have been arrested and his organization has been dismantled. Many theories abound regarding his true identity of the errorist leader. It is widely believed he's a climate refugee operating his mobile headquarters outside the Merfique to account for why he is the only member to avoid the wave of arrests ordered against his movement. Since its foundation formation in 2068, the movement has clearly carried out data theft, piracy, and material sabotage for propaganda purposes. Edge and his agents were blamed for the death of Captain Frank Forlan, the Saber Force commander who died under suspicious circumstances. Forlan's death prompted the hunt and arrest for all errorist members. Only Edge, the founder, has evaded the dragnet that called an abrupt halt to his organization's activity. See, I dropped down there on purpose. Hey, baby. You a human or only a robot? That was weird. She didn't grab the other side.
What was that thing?
That's a good sign, sister. With time, other memories will come back.
And yes, I know I cheaped out on my combo. I can now just bash, 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 or bash, bash, heal, bash, bash, heal, bash, bash, heal.
You're almost there. Follow Tommy's flying drones to his bar.
Is that a wanted yeah, that's a wanted poster of me. They're quick.
Give me a memory, man. Anything will do. Just need a fix. My last one. And I'll stop.
Memories unraveling. It's loosening a secondhand cyber orgasm. You're 2 steps away from pregnant.
Anything, man. I just want to remember something happy.
2 steps away from a cyber orgasm?
Nice shortcut, Edge. Don't stop, Millen. Stop. Well, no going back.
That was down. Ah. Despite the gravity of the incident, the media provided little coverage on what became later known as the Nanjing HP-4 incident. However, this appeared to be the first proven case of large-scale memorial accident, demonstrating that, contrary to what the official statements from Memorize would have us believe, Shenzhen technology is far from safe. The authorities have vehemently denied the extent of the risk of to the population posed by the artifacts of digital memory. The power of the Shenzhen in the economy is now clearly so great that any minor criticism are ignored by our leaders and the news channels, except when they are dismissed with cynical contempt. The Nanjing HP-4 incident is evidence of a policy of silence and a treacherous compromise towards the end of the 2070s. Independent observers reported a serious memorial accident in China in a town of Nanjing in the Jiangsu province. It is still difficult to ascertain the precise date of the dramatic incident, but the catastrophe resulted in a copy of the memory bank of Psychiatric Hospital No. 4 in the Nanjing suburb being released to a civilian memory bank. No field studies have yet been carried out to our knowledge, but an estimated 190,000 citizens were contaminated by pathological memories. The local authorities implemented an emergency wiping program, which was supposed to have cured 97% of the victims. This glib estimate is unconvincing, as confirmed by the sharp rise in suicide and crimes recorded in the region. We would probably have never been reminded of this tragedy were it not for the serious health consequences visible throughout the town of Nanjing and the number of victims, which made any attempts at a cover-up impossible. When questioned, the Memorize officials blamed the accident on improper use of the memory-saving technology by a Chinese company that didn't own a legal license to operate large-scale memory copying. The Memorize press release stated that the appalling consequence of a technology deterioration and used the opportunity to reassure users that its source products were completely safe. When the Nanjing HP-4 case does prove, or what the Nanjing HP-4 case prove, is that catastrophic memory accidents are possible. Despite their reassuring press releases, Memorize is risking the mental health of the global population in ways that could have terrible consequences for us all, contrary to what the company would like us to believe. Memorize is not a philanthropic enterprise, but an extremely powerful multinational that has the most expensive and insidious intel on data mining and individual profiling imaginable. It is now time to remember. What company sounds a lot like that? Okay, Google, are you an evil overlord?
I only use my powers for good.
my phone
Finally.
answered that.
The leaking brain.
That was hilarious. Oh, here we go for all our Amazon users. Alexa, recite pi to the 13th digit. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard my phone. Oh, you did.
Bob, shut up!
Well, we don't have an Alexa, so I can't trigger my own Alexa. But I can trigger everybody that's watching these Alexa. Which I've probably done it several times now. By just saying, Alexa.
I'll eat your damn heart if you don't quit blubbing, you mem junkie. Stupid mem junkie.
Alright, so...
Go cry someplace else, Bob. Bob, shut up!
Johnny wants my heart.
Quit yabbering, Bob.
Someone gave
I'll eat
Johnny
your
my
damn
name.
heart if you don't quit blubbing, you
Oh, it's right there.
mem junkie.
Yay, I've got an extra chunk to my health. Who was it the other night? The other night in KB's chat that we were triggering his Alexa a lot.
Go cry someplace else, Bob.
Johnny wants my heart for Christmas. You know that, huh, Tommy?
You're safe here, Bob. Don't sweat it.
Well, I'll be! Edge did it! Come here, sweetheart.
Nealon, it seems like a lifetime.
I'm sorry. I have no memory of you.
You really can't remember this pretty boy face of mine?
I'm sorry.
Hell. Well, we all lost bits and pieces in the war. But you're free, sweetheart. That's what counts.
I guess. Feels like I'm lost.
Yes, there is an
First things
XKCD.
first, sister. Let's get you out of those straps.
There's an XKCD for every situation. Uh-oh.
That glove over there, it's yours. I rescued it from your safe house, along with your fancy combat skin. Lucky thing they caught you on a day off. Now this is 100% Nilin. Way above the model I used to use. It's beyond me, sister. You're the only one who can use it.
What did they do to you?
Down there, in La Bastille. Unlike you, I had to stay for the whole program.
Well then, let's get you changed. Your combat skin is in the locker.
no changing or.
Bob! Get out of here! I'll call Johnny! The big advantage with the natives is they've got the memory of a goldfish. No risk of him turning you over to Olga Sedova.
The bounty hunter? Is she dangerous?
Determined. She'll turn the slum inside out to catch you.
Not just to catch you. Typical brain rat. Barely outside and already working.
Dylan?
This is for you, David.
Yes, the remixing of memories. I forgot about this.
This is for you, David.
This memorial transfusion has a good chance of healing your husband, Mrs. Sedova. Shared happy memories have an extremely positive impact on patients. The syndrome that your husband suffers from is a classic. Excessive memorial deletions, acute dependency on external mnemonic triggers. Aggravated risk of voting identity. Short, the inevitable shattering of already fragmented personality. Here, these endorphins should lubricate the process and help ease his receptivity to the transfusion.
Come on, David. Remember us. Remember yourself.
Memorial transfusion complete.
Don't worry. NMP is the best hospital for the treatment of memorial afflictions. Everything will be all right. With time.
Yes, of course.
Ah, good. The initial results are encouraging. We need to schedule more treatments. Great deal more. It's an extremely expensive process.
Continue, Dr. Quaid. I can cover his treatment.
Okay, so that's what the
He is the best hospital for the treatment of memorial afflictions. Everything will be all right. With time.
Yes, of course.
Ah, good. The initial results are encouraging. We need to schedule more treatments. Great deal more.
Evidently, I can only alter one thing in this
Continue,
memory.
Dr. Quaid.
I can cover his treatment.
Fiesta.
This is for you, David.
Syndrome that has a good chance of healing your husband, Mrs. Sedova. This memories have an extremely positive impact on patients. The syndrome that your husband suffers from is a classic excessive memorial deletions, acute dependency on exterior mnemonic triggers. Classic excessive memorial deletion, acute exterior mnemonic triggers. Aggravated risk of voting identity. Short. Don't worry about. Try to. Focus on peaceful memories.
Why won't it
Come
let
on,
me?
David. Remember us. Remember yourself.
There we go.
Everything will be all right. It's time.
Yes, of course.
Try to focus on peaceful memories.
Come on.
The flies eat me! The flies take me!
Scum! How is this possible? Take my eyes!
Filthy degenerate! Die!
I'm not here to take you in. Do you still plan to take down Memorize?
Yes.
Then we share the same enemy.
Well, there's a turnaround. I mean, a happy turn-up. For everyone.
I know Arthur has her own reasons.
Actually, Just the one reason.
The great Olga Sedova siding with the errorist revolution. Must be something in the water.
Last time I took you in, you were young and quick on your feet. Just because you're not on my list doesn't make us drinking buddies.
Gotta
Don't
love
sweat.
the mind-altering
Canceled the romantic weekend for
ability.
two. But Nilin has a rendezvous with high society, and the route is alive with surveillance. Have you got any ideas?
Oh, I got better than ideas.
That's the Nilin I know. A magician. Nobody can turn heads quite like you.
First you hit me, then you ruin my little business. You want a love-hate relationship, you got one.
Whatever, we're wasting time.
Thanks. Tommy, truly.
You haven't lost it, sweetheart. Edge was right to bet it all on you. Everybody's counting on you!
I don't know why, but Twitch keeps deleting my title. In the end, man is not eternally guilty. He did not start history, nor is he wildly innocent. He continues it. Albert, Camus?
My head may still be full of amnesia, but the risks Tommy and Edge have taken to free me have got me feeling troubled. Now they want me to punish Neo-Paris' privileged few. Edge talks about a clandestine mission to be accomplished in the heart of the Saint-Michel Comfortress. About a brutal wake-up of this high-security district,
stole it.
making it fertile for the seeds of revolution. And why not? Though his fight is legitimate, it's his friendship that has been clinging to my drifting thoughts. Why did our enemies erase my memory? Am I really that dangerous? In my chest, my throat, on the tips of my fingers, I can feel the throb of the power that scares them so. It scares me too. The power to take what someone is, their memories, and bend them to my will. To rewrite their history. To play God. The mere thought sends me reeling. If this ability really is the core of who I once was, then I must relearn what has been taken from me. I must master this talent.
Welcome to San Michel District. Thank you for flying, Air Sedova. Good hunting.
I could do with a guide.
No can do. Family business to take care of.
Your first target's name is Karori Sheridan. I need some confidential codes hidden in her memory.
Who is she?
The most famous architect in Neo-Paris. Stored in her brain is every detail of every building she's designed.
How do I find her?
Your contact goes by the name of Bad Request. He's waiting on the last floor of the Saint Michel Rotunda.
Bad request, huh? Just think, guys, this is what AR is going to become. It's all going to be implanted in our brains. We won't be able to turn the advertising off unless you're a hacker and knows how to hack your own cortex.
Nothing to see here, folks. Keep it cool, Ned. Keep it cool.
Curry.
Sorry, I'm waiting for someone.
Please browse and choose a memory, then confirm your purchase.
Easy. First romantic kiss, number 17.
Purchase confirmed. Implanting memory. Please stay still. Implant complete.
Whoa. Whoa, this is cool.
The audio's a little off from the animation.
Behold the privileged few, safe with their little comforts, while others live in suffering, a few meters from their barricade.
No one chooses which side of the firewall to grow up on.
It's not their selfishness that I condemn, sister. It's their eagerness to forget everything that bothers them.
Oh, the advertisers will still figure out a way to get in there, Spoon. Because you gotta advertise.
I simply must have that dress for Simon's birthday. It's to die for. If you're still suffering from the delusion that you can still get into that size, you need a Sen checkup. Now that outfit is totally out of style.
Oh, I'm evidently totally out of style. Heaven forbid.
Impossible, just impossible. What is he doing?
I'm late. I'm late. Dear Lord, I'm so very sorry, madam.
Hey!
Are you okay? Should I call for emergency assistance?
No! 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 Hey, I'm fine.
If you should desire to file a complaint, my identification has been saved by your Sen terminal. Good day.
Finally! I've been waiting 20 minutes.
Ooh, 20 minutes to get her shopping. No. Oh. I guess I messed up. I went the way we were supposed to go. I wanted to explore some more.
The Christmas Show. Direct, live, and it's on Channel Fear.
Look, a scrub bot.
Is this your address, ma'am?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Thank you.
At your service. If you're prone to intermittent memorial access, you should activate your OG compass before going out.
Wait, looks like we have another one there. Miss, are you okay? You seem lost.
It's her, the escaped memory hunter.
Okay. Patrol 17 log. Escaped suspect ID'd. Recovery in progress.
Seal the perimeter.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
You won't show off very long. I need to reload. One more. I can't see anything.
I was purposely not overloading him because I wanted
Taking the high road, huh? Your instincts are coming back to you.
Who were they? The uniforms.
Saber Force. Private police financed by Memorize. Crowd control with a smile.
Alright, where do I hop back up?
She's around here someplace. Sweep and search. She's a pro, so keep it tight.
Might as well.
Hey, terrorist! I'm putting you in hospital! Try to get... Around us!
This gets annoying.
Hey, in your face! I can't see anything! What did you do to me? I'm fucking Got me! Here's one! Move! Oh, you think
Patrol 17! Answer that! Come on, guys, where are you?
Wow, okay, she didn't jump there at the end.
What's this bad request guy look like?
Young, nervous, dumb haircut. A wannabe memory hunter faithful to the cause. Oh, and he's your biggest fan.
This way. The whole thing is locked down. She's going nowhere. Okay, clear. Keep moving up.
Are what you remember. Oh, ow. Well, that kind of worked. But where am I supposed to go from here?
You're almost at the Rotunda, and Saberforce has lost your trail. Well done.
So that all may have a right to dignity, liberty, equality, fraternity. Do you remember those promises? What's wrong with you? You okay?
It's my name.
I know I would love to, but you know, I'm limited on the things that I can do.
Big Charlie and his grand schemes. Always striving for utopia, but creating hell on the way. That damn Sen network was his first stab, and look how that's turned out.
He's the boss of Memorize.
No, he's the star genius. The capricious talent that gets to tinker away in his ivory tower. Memorize CEO is his wife, Scylla Cartier-Wells. One name, two heads, 1,000 reasons to bite your fingernails.
Nemopolis, a radiant future conceived by Charles Cartier-Wells. Remember, long live La Commune. Nemopolis, your release from Nemopolis, the first memory comes. Live in perfect trust with your neighbor. Openness, freedom from fear. Nemopolis, a radiant future conceived by Charles Cartier-Wells. Remember, long live La Commune. Nemopolis, your release from fear is at hand. Close by is a place of harmony. Nemopolis, the first memory.
Nilin the Hunter. I'm your biggest fan.
Thanks.
I've already scouted a route. It's not the first time I've been shopping in the land of the rich.
I'm looking for the architect's offices.
Everything's in here. An hour ago, I memorized the ideal path to avoid the surveillance drones. You just need to take it. It's an incredible honor to get opened up by the best. Like having your autograph. You done? Did you get everything?
Yes.
Follow my past. A trail of remembrance with everything you'll need to get past the drones through the Comfortress, all the way to Kaori Sheridan. I
I've sprinkled the route with memo boys, anchored just so. They'll tell you when to activate my remembrance. And I appreciate the fact that you didn't siphon my head. For a second there, I thought you might wipe our encounter. Remember you soon.
He's my biggest fan.
I should have wiped his memory. I wish you could. You know, just completely brainwipe him. But it was all scripted, so I couldn't do shit.
Hello, Nilin. If everything went to plan, you were talking to me a few minutes ago, and you've now got access to this remembrance. Repeat what I do, and you'll be able to work your way through to your target. You better be ready, because here we go. Your Sensen will overlay the space around you with the memories I have of this area. Using your glove, you can synchronize with them to reveal hidden information. There you go. I'll let you synchronize. We'll meet up on the other side.
We want her alive. Hello, blood. No. What did you do?
Okay.
I can't see anything. Get her low. I'm fucking out. You got me! Right center. Get that I need to reach that, right? Why you don't care? You won't. You're no match for me. Oh, blow. Oh, yeah. Bugger. Get me these all night. Fucked up shit. I can't see anything. Get her. You better. Fucking you.
Well, that was a waste.
Hey, I'm back. Ready to play Follow the Leader?
Great.
I got her all wet.
When you cross the drones, be careful. They don't ask questions first, if you see what I mean. Stay clear of their detection cones, and you got nothing to worry about. Problem is, seeing their detection cones. I threw together a device that allows me to see them as an overlay on my Sensen, so each time you activate my Remembrand, you'll be able to see them through my memory. When you cross the drones, be careful. They don't ask questions first, if you see what I mean. Stay clear of their detection cones, and you got nothing to worry about. Problem is, seeing their detection cones. I threw together a device that allows me to see them as an... Just a little jump to the finish line. God damn it! That was not how to do it.
Christmas Murder. It's a compilation of my best arrests, uncensored. With Christmas Murder, you get the best of Christmas all year round.
This kid Christmas. I knew him. He's a memory hunter like me.
Was. He's the shame of your profession. Could have been a genius, but he traded his soul for a fat paycheck.
Okay, how do I get out of this house?
to be climbing much longer?
Kaori Sheridan loves to contemplate her creations from her balcony. Keep following bad requests, remembrance.
Might as well heal up. That's right. You close your window.
To get to the other side, we're going to exploit a privacy statute that forbids drones from scanning through walls. Try to keep up. Well, here we are.
Oh, I missed the thingy.
You should be close to your target.
What kind of memory am I looking for?
Oh, what
Sheridan
is
directs the
Mr.
Phoenix
Wells
project,
doing today?
the Neo-Paris global renovation. I want to know the secrets of the Saint Michel Dam.
The dam overlooking the district. Why?
Let's just say I'm a believer in the free circulation of persons and goods.
Stop shaking in your shoes, citizens. Your champ is here, live and life-size. I'm about to give you the immense privilege of watching me save you all from public enemy numero uno. Yeah, Nilin, I'm talking to you. Your back's against the wall. You duped Olga, but you're dealing with Kid Christmas now, pumpkin. Critical hit.
Okay. Hang on a sec, guys. I gotta go use the... I gotta refill my water, and I gotta see... I'm getting a little hungry, so I gotta find something to eat. Or at least munch on. Be right back. Okay. About 5 minutes or so, and then I gotta go check on my lentils that I'm cooking.
Stop shaking in your shoes, citizens. Your champ is here, live and life-size. I'm about to give you the best privilege of watching me take you all.
Checking on the measurements for 62. You know what that energy is doing? That is not right. I need to check the measurements.
Where was I already? The dam? No, not the dam. Huh. That's strange. It's really strange.
You get the security code. Transfer them to me.
Edge, your bit rate's tumbling.
Someone's trying to hijack our comms. Try to get somewhere higher. Hurry. I'll see if I can find a clean channel.
Oh, come on. I was on the... This is gonna take forever. Yeah, I know my stuff is in the microwave. I'm getting to a save point.
Nilin, you read me. Nilin,
Edge,
you read.
I read you.
I got around kids' malware. Send me the codes. Hurry.
Okay, uploading them.
Perfect. All that's left to do is to hack into the San Michel Dam mainframe.
Caught red-handed. You errorists are shameless. Nilin, all these years and still choosing the losing side.
We know each other!
You were one of the best memory hunters ever. Big girl. Maybe the best. But you took a different road. And look where that got you. A criminal. Hunted. And a head full of holes. Political ideals
Hi,
of so
hillbilly.
last millennium.
You always waste so much saliva! Or is it just when you're on the air?
You always had that cocky,
Oh, Lady
loudmouth
G,
thing
I
going
went
for
and
you.
got
I'm gonna enjoy this.
started cooking something
Time
myself.
for the Christmas show! Come on! You can take it!
So you're going the distance.
Bet you felt that. Bet you felt that. Gotta admit it. He's got grit. Okay, you've earned a taste of kids' hammers. It's time to meet the Spider! Yeah! Come on! Who is number one? How'd you like that, Christmas present?
See, this is when he becomes a dick.
Bet you felt that. That's another sweet one right there. Well done, big girl. You're through to the final segment of the show.
Shut up and fight.
Excellent proposition. It's time for sudden death! Come on! Come on! That's the best you got! Louder! Louder! On Kid Christmas! She wants to make a show of it. That's just fun.
Get the hint and stay down.
No rules, no foul. Bet you felt that. He wants to make a show of it. That's just fine.
Ah! Damn it. Now I gotta do the whole fucking fight over again,
Bet
probably.
you felt that.
Come on, kid. Take the fall.
Come on! You can take it. Bet you felt that.
You better...
Fucking quick time events.
No follow. Bet you felt that. You gotta admit, he's got grit.
Hey, kid! Is that your lot?
This is when these fights become stupid because I literally have to sit here.
Oh, kid. All these years, and still on the losing side.
Hey, I didn't die to him, at least.
Not in here. Not in front of my fans. No, wait, we can talk. I can give you a whole other...
Nilin, thanks to the codes you sent me, the Errorist counterattack will begin in just a few minutes. Use all this confusion to get out and make your way to Slum 404.
The name is Nilin. This time, you'll remember me.
I killed
At
Christmas.
10:47 this morning, sirens blared throughout the entire city when the Saint-Michel Dam suddenly opened, releasing billions of liters of water from the Saint-Louis artificial lake into the peaceful Saint-Michel district. As you can see on these Sen images, the gigantic wave swallowed everything in its way. The scale of this catastrophe is difficult to imagine at this time, as the Neo-Paris authorities are already reporting dozens dead and several hundred missing. On the other side of the dam, the sudden lowering of the water level has not gone without consequence for the inhabitants of Slum 404, a neighborhood well known for ongoing social unrest. The Saber Force has immediately been deployed in and around the area to contain any potential riots. Indeed, the now empty Saint Louis Lake has put an end to the isolation of the Bastille Fortress, home of the most dangerous criminals in Neo-Paris. Stay tuned for more.
Okay. As soon as it's done saving, if you shut the door to all errors, truth will be shut out.
Using the architect's codes I'd stolen, Edge sabotaged the Saint Michel Dam, flooding the Comfortress. According to him, it was just desserts for those who only worried about their own comfort. Why did I do what he asked? I could have left the city. Invented myself a new life somewhere else. But I wanted to come back to being public enemy number one. Was it part of who I am? Have we brought justice for the outcasts of Slum 404, or have my actions condemned them to more suffering? Only a militant believes that the ends always justify the means. Ed revealed to me that my memory had been conserved in the fortress of the Bastille since my conviction. I have to go there and recover my true self. The only way to get into the Bastille is with the memories of Johnny Greenteeth, a colourful resident of Slum 404. The problem is that no one knows who he really is, or where he hides out.
Broodclaw, eco-terrorist. Okay, I'm gonna go see if my food's ready. Nice, Lady G. I haven't opened my Christmas gifts yet. I don't know what I got. But I asked my mother for a particular book. And Spoon, why aren't you wrangling the wild and crazy hillbilly? My mommy always tells me I have to wait, which is sad.
Okay, Nilin. Tommy can help you get back inside La Bastille. Go back to his bar.
Couldn't he have done that this morning when I was there?
No, we had to drain Slum 404's lower levels first.
You got everything planned out, huh?
I don't know if he got naked, but he threw a party without me.
Things took a bad turn around here.
The botched arrest of kinky memory burglar Nilin, Errorist and Edge's current front buddy, seemed to confirm the Errorist leader's claims. Chief of Saber Force, Captain Squarejaw Tightpants Trace, has promised a take-no-prisoners approach to counter this threat to Neo Paris. As emergency teams flounder in the wake of the Saint Michel flood, the enigmatic Errorist leader, known simply as Edge, has taken credit for this outrageously cool act of sabotage. The botched arrest of kinky memory burglar Nilin, Errorist and Edge's current fun buddy, seemed to confirm the Errorist leader's claims. Chief of Saber Force, Captain Squarejaw Tightpants Trace, has promised a take-no-prisoners approach to counter this threat to Neo Paris. As emergency teams flounder in the wake of the Saint Michel flood, the enigmatic Errorist leader, known simply as Edge, has taken credit for this outrageously cool act of sabotage. The botched arrest of kinky memory burglar Nilin, Errorist and Edge's current fun buddy, seemed to confirm the Errorist leader's claims. Chief of Saber Force, Captain Squarejaw Tightpants Trace,
Gee, I want some noodles. Can I get some noodles?
Approach to counter this threat to Neo Paris. As emergency teams flounder.
Autopsy, get in line.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't care. That has got to be... be the worst damn part of this game. Well, Hillbilly, we switched from Satisfactory to this because Epic logged me out, and then the launcher was broken, and I couldn't relaunch the game that I had paid for. Now, if I had money right now, we would be, well... we would be probably switching back to a game called Paranoia. Ah, there it is. Wrong thing. I want that. Yeah, there. I think that one's got a lot more wrong with it than an oil leak. I mean, it's just a torso and a head.
Welcome to Maggie Said It First, your daily politically incorrect news source and general blabathon. My couch forward today is Captain Gabriel Trace, the oh-so-serious chief of Saber Force. Howdy, Captain. How would you gauge the errors threat?
Witnessing the last desperate acts of a dying.
Really? A headline sabotage.
Sorry, I was hungry.
Thousands of citizens doing the hobo shuffle and Molotov street parties in the poorer districts. And we have public enemy number one, that Mad Cat Nilin, still at large. This dying movement is up and dancing on the table.
Chaos shall not be allowed. As for Miss Nillen, Wolf Cell is being made ready.
Thank you, Honeybun. I'm sure.
What is that?
This is Perky Maggie, telling it like it is.
Bits, babes in shells. Hey, we're in Malfunction Mike's part of town. Hey, baby. You want to get overloaded? Hillbilly, I only have Epic for one game.
I am the remedy to your sadness. Take
And that one game is Satisfactory. Oh, and okay, very good. Let me. Ow.
Garnet!
Ow.
Punish! Punish!
Ha! Janine is waiting for me, evidently. Okay. So on to the one game that I bought on Epic, and that's Satisfactory. And before everybody gets all butthurt at Coffee Stain Studio for releasing it on an Epic exclusive, it's in the Unreal Engine. It was built on Epic engine, and Epic basically told them, hey, if you release this as, a game on our new platform, we'll give you the engine. You don't have to pay for it. What development studio wouldn't do that? Just saying. make up your mind which arrow key I have to press. Yay, I got more help. That's the other thing about Coffee Stain Studio too, Spoon. They had never officially announced a release date of Satisfactory on Steam. They just had coming soon. And they still plan on releasing it on Steam after the exclusivity thing. So, that's why I'm okay with Coffee Stain Studios. Now, who was it recently that I just found out released? You know, there's been several others that I've been pissed off about that, you know, they jump ship and go to Steam. But Coffee Stain I'm okay with. I don't know what that thing is. Let's go back to the way I came. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Evidently that. Of course, guys, here's the other thing to look at as well. Is don't always get pissed off at the developers. Sometimes it's the the producers. Sometimes the producers are the ones that say, hey, we're going to release it here. And yes, Epic is a bad company. They're horrible. And if I didn't have to deal with them, I wouldn't. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go from here.
Jax. This ad. I've heard it before.
That's a good sign, sister. It means your core memory resisted the treatment.
And your children love him. To celebrate his 25th anniversary, Classic Jax is back, but with all the latest innovations, making him toy #1 this season. Jax the Panda. Jax does everything.
Jax. This ad.
Okay, I hit the wrong
I've
button.
heard it before.
That's a good sign, sister. It means your core memory resisted the treatment.
Making him toy #1 this season. Jax the Panda, a Happy Place product. Happy Place, the place for fun. Jax knows everything. Jax does everything. Jax looks out for your children, and your children love him. To celebrate his 25th anniversary, Classic Jax is back, but with all the latest innovations, making him toy #1 this season. Jax the Panda, a Happy Place product. Happy Place, the place for fun. Jax knows everything. Jax does everything. Jax looks out for your children, and your children love him.
Why do I need to enter the Sen menu? I'm in the middle of a fucking fight! I don't know how they're climbing the walls, but that's rather annoying that you're in the middle of a fight and, oh, I'm going to take you into this fucking menu and do this thing, all while you're, supposed to be fighting. I'm going to show you this game mechanic. Can I put that in that slot? No. I can't even build that combo yet. See, it'd be one thing if it, waited until the battle was over. That ship was slightly on fire. There's the sign. It's fine, though.
Nealon, I'm waiting for you at the Leaking Brain. I'm looking forward to helping you find Johnny.
Johnny?
Johnny Greenteeth, the bogeyman of Slum 404. He still remembers all the old passageways beneath La Bastille. At least that's what Edge says.
Okay, I'm inbound.
How is the steel not melting at over 1,000 degrees centigrade? Whoops. I can't do anything. I'm stuck. I can't climb up. I can't. Well, Hillbilly, I'm talking about the steel grating that I'm walking on.
Looking forward to helping.
Sure,
you
yes,
find
the
Johnny.
ship might be titanium.
Johnny Greenteeth, the bogeyman of Slum 404. He still remembers all the old passageways beneath La Bastille. At least that's what Edge says.
Okay, I'm inbound.
Okay, obviously that wasn't.
Nealon, I'm waiting for you at the Leaking Brain. I'm looking forward to helping you find Johnny.
Johnny?
Johnny Greenteeth, the bogeyman of Slum 404. He still remembers all the old passageways beneath La Bastille. At least that's what Edge says.
Okay, I'm inbound.
Well, Spoon, there's a couple of robots that care, but that's about it. Well, it is set in the future. Hillbilly, I just didn't think they'd be building out of building these buildings out of titanium, when steel is much more abundant. Especially for a place called the Slums. How's my health doing? It's full. Okay, so the control scheme for this game leaves a bit to be desired.
What was that?
Yeah. Forward and backward is not in relationship to your character. Forward and backward is in relationship to the camera angle. So when the camera spins around while you're doing something, suddenly forward becomes backwards. Anybody think this is a boss battle room? I'm taking bets. How many do you think I'm going to get hauled into my combo menu at least 6 times during this battle because the game thinks it needs to help me?
Tommy, I just had a run-in with some leapers. Scary. They vanish at will.
I stopped being surprised by any of the evil shit that comes out of those tunnels a long time ago.
I'll be there soon. Until I get there, keep your eyes peeled.
we can lay this generation's catastrophe to rest. The Reconversion Project. A revolution from the conception of sense. We won't forget you. Hunger riots, climate change exodus, civil war. With each generation, our city has stood up.
I mean, I kind of like that mechanic of that you know, the signs and stuff will electrocute you eventually, because okay, where was I supposed to go there?
Hunger riots, climate change exodus, civil war. With each generation, our city has stood up, weathered the storm, and reinvented itself. Today, we are confronting the Leaper threat with the Reconversion Project. The Reconversion Project. A revolution from the conceptors of Sensei. Memorize. Trust us. We won't forget.
This is gonna hurt. Suck it up, Nilin.
Okay, attack the one that's behind me, please. See, and I have no control over the camera right now. So, I literally can't do anything now. I can't. How can I use that fucking combo? I can't attack anything. If I could attack anything, I could use a combo. But I'm sitting here clicking, and nothing is happening. Sorry, when your tips are telling me to do something I can't do, fuck you. What did I get in my inventory? A couple of cards I don't really care about. Will the Epic Launcher let me log in?